No, come on over here. Look, I'm just wondering if the three of us should just wait a minute and plan a little bit of strategy before we approach Steve.
I thought he was on for the center.
Well, he is, and I say let's strike while the iron is hot.
Well, yes, but you know, Steve, everybody from every department is always bombarding him. Everybody wants something all the time. So maybe we ought to just wait a minute and figure out how this is going to work, who's going to staff it, how much it's going to cost.
Oh, that word again. Oh, why do all good ideas come down to who's going to pay for them?
Well, as far as staff goes, we can get volunteer workers.
We're going to need some professionals, though.
Well, we could rotate the staff from pediatrics part-time. And we have the student nurses. What better training than the care for and the observance of healthy children?
I'm convinced.
Now, how do we get Steve to convince Edward Quartermain?
Well, let's see. We'll just tell him that it will save the hospital money.
That will do it.
Well, and that is true, after all. We lose more time and money training people to replace staff members who leave because they can't find proper care for their children.
Is that enough ammo for you, Bobbie?
Well, let's go. Watch out, Steve. Here we come.
Right. Okay, come on.
Yes, I understand about the guards. I'll be right up.
Steve, if you have finished with your meeting...
Yes, we just finished.
Oh, good. Well, then we'd like to talk to you about something.
Well, I have to go upstairs and see about something, Audrey. Can it wait? It shouldn't be too long.
All right, I guess it can wait. Can you wait? Sure. Good.
If I
All
get
right.
stuck up there, I'll be sure to call.
Fine.
Excuse me.
Hi, Drew.
Hi. Would you all like to join me?
We'd love to join you.
Can I get you anything?
Well, no, thank you. Actually, we're just waiting for Steve to come back so we can have a little meeting with him.
Well, sit down, please.
Oh, good.
Hi.
All right.
Oh, Duke, I'm so glad that everything went so well for you and Camilla in Canada.
We owe a great deal to Jake, you know.
Jake is the best.
Yes, indeed he is. I just wish things had gone half as well for me here while I was in Canada.
Oh, you don't know how many of us regret Anna's resigning from the police force. And I would really hate it if she doesn't come back to Port Charles.
Yes, well, not half as much as I would. If I can get any leads on in New York City, I'm going to go right there and find him.
To persuade her to come back, huh?
Well, that and many other things, yes.
You're free and clear of the past now. It'll make a big difference.
Now, it's not that I don't appreciate you all sitting here discussing my problems, but enough. Now, when you all came in, you were very happy about it.
Yes, we're very excited.
Well, would you mind sharing it?
Actually, we're going to try and start a daycare center here at General for all the people who work here who have small children.
Very good idea.
It was Tanya's idea. She talked to Tony about it on the day that she died.
So we'd like to name the center after Tanya.
Yeah.
As a memorial.
And that's what we're going to talk to Steve about it. I mean, I know he likes the idea. Tony spoke to him about it, but the trouble is, Steve is just been besieged with budget problems.
Well, I'm sure people wouldn't mind paying a little something to leave their children.
Oh, no, but it's the starting up cost that get us. We have to find the space, and then we have to furnish it.
Yeah, it's very expensive, so we're going to try to get volunteer workers to staff it.
Yeah. Then we're going to ask Steve to take it to the board.
I just had a thought.
Would you like to share it with us?
I don't see why not. What do you think of having a large fundraising bash at the club?
Oh, would you?
Good idea.
I would be delighted. Yes?
Well, that would certainly be a marvelous selling point for Steve to use with the board.
It's a wonderful idea, Duke.
Oh, Duke, thank you so much.
This man always comes through for us.
Oh, I just wish there were more of you. Well, I'll tell you one thing. With money being raised on the outside, Steve is going to have a lot less trouble getting the board to give us space for this center. If you can get an okay to set up the center, and we agree to furnish it at no cost to the hospital, I cannot imagine the board fighting the idea.
Trouble is, Edward Quartermain is counting postage stamps these days.
Well, another thing is we can get qualified volunteer workers to staff this.
Well, they love the sound of volunteer.
And Duke will throw a big benefit at his club.
No, that should raise enough funds to furnish the center.
And everyone who has children in the center will pay something. I mean, you have to pay a sitter. Of course, you wouldn't charge them quite as much.
I can see another advantage to offer the board. The staff won't have to drop everything they're doing and rush home for an emergency, a false one. Or a real one.
I think even Edward...
Oh, my goodness. We better get something on this, Steve.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed. They're in my direction.
Sir, there's no problem. It's quite all right. It's quite all right. Please. It's quite all right. I'm late for an appointment.
Well, we're terribly sorry.
I must have come down the wrong elevator. Which is the way out of here?
You're going the wrong way.
Get out of the floor. What's going on?
Everybody out of the line of fire.
I want you to turn around. Real slow. Don't make any stupid moves.
slowly walked toward me.
You got it wrong, pal. You see this? I wouldn't use that gun if I were you. If I drop this and it breaks, you don't have a chance.
Well, don't worry. I have a good idea what it is. Exactly what is it, Barrett?
What is it? The MOX 36 formula, that's what it is. You know what it is, and you know what it can do, even if no one else here does. So you better tell them right now.
Germ warfare. My God, patience. I have to get upstairs.
You stay here! Stay put, Steve, please. Nobody move!
Just what do you want?
I want the real antidote to this formula right now. I want it turned over to me. If not, I smash this right over you in this hospital.
I don't have it.
Get it. I'll wait. We got 1 hour. If it's not brought to me, we all die. I'm not afraid to die with everyone else. You know I'm speaking the truth. You've seen us die for our cause before.